Hi there channel. We're picking off where we left off on the previous video in Sicily, in Palermo, and I just have the chance to make another video, so I thought, why not? It's dawn, I guess it's the day after. Since yesterday I have installed a new digital elevation model for Italy, so basically a new mesh, so it's kind of, let me see if I can find the product. It's called, it's on FlightSimTO, and that I use a lot, and it was new today on this January 3rd, and it was called, no, I'm not looking at the homepage, am I? It is called Italy DM, and according to the author, it should take this and turn it into this, and not sort of having direct comparisons, but I guess you can compare once you have the videos are up and running. You can compare this mountain to the way it looked yesterday when I flew in. I kind of feel like it looks sharper in some way. It could be placebo. Don't matter. Today I'm planning to fly up to Torino. I probably won't. I'll probably split this video into two because I think there's going to be a lot of water in between. I also downloaded an add-on with some landmarks for Torino, so it might look a little different than stock, but I'm not. But I don't think it will make a big difference. It's one of those silly things that you just do because you can, not because you need to. Anyway, so let's get on to starting up our Airbus. Well, I forget. I'm also using Skypark today. And this, and I am doing a mission here where we're transporting rainwell signaling parts from Punta Roisi in Italy to Caselle. And so I'm gonna go to manage. I am gonna go to a planned flight. I'm actually not gonna do that because it's not necessary and I don't think it helps. So I'm just gonna go fly and I'm gonna go load the parts. Yeah, okay, we have them in. That's good. So we're ready to go. I kind of like this for GA flights. It gives me some sort of reason to fly out of new airports. For airlines, though, I don't think it really works as of yet. But it's an interesting concept. It's great for GA and smaller planes. It really is. It just also seems a little. I kind of didn't like how they were setting it up to be like this. The tutorial and onboarding's all. And there's lots of voice acting and like there's some sort of I don't know, they go through the motions to try and make you feel like you're talking to people and doing a job for somebody, but it's just a tutorial, literally. As soon as that's over, it's like bye bye, there's just quiet crickets as they call. Okay, let's look at this. Let's look at the flight manager FMGC, and we can look at our init page. So we are going from Lima India Charlie Juliet to Lima India blah, blah, blah. Mexico. Something else. Foxtrot. We are gonna do a cost index of 120. I'm still not sure about the cost indexes for the Airbuses, and I think actually I didn't change the flight level, but let's go for 340 or something like this. We'll try and change it if they want us to do something different. For the inner page, I've reduced the fuel that we have this time, so it's still pretty much a full load of freight, but not a lot of fuel. A little less, more sort of calculated fuel today. Okay, the flight plan, we're taking off from Lima India Charlie Juliet. I'll show you. We are doing doing a departure called Rosa 8B, and we're doing it. I'm not sure where we're doing it from, but I'm hoping we're doing it from runway 20. That's my guess, anyway. It's pretty basic, nothing too special about that. And then we're flying into runway 20. And then we're landing in Torino, and it seems to be all landings are in one direction on that in that airport. I think because of mountains. It'll be interesting to find out more about that as we get on the way. Okay, so we can look at the performance figures. We'll type in flex up to 50. This flaps 1 departure, and we will put in our V speeds, and that's about it for this stuff. I guess look at this, our INS is already up and running. We can turn on the flight directors. Let's go back to clearance and get clearance and get out of
Raising
here.
ground, Arrow and Laces Sierra Whiskey 4448, ready to copy IFR clearance to Torino.
Arrow and Laces Sierra Whiskey 4448 is cleared to Torino Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 20 climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Departure frequency is 131.1 squawk 6103.
Arrow and Laces Sierra Whiskey 4448 cleared to Torino Airport as
So
filed.
it's about 10,000 feet.
Takeoff runway 20 climb and maintain 10,000
initially.
feet.
So what I did up here is I turned
Departure
on the
on
fuel
13,
pumps,
1
turned on the
decimal, 1
APU,
squawk,
turned on the beacon
610
light,
tree.
and the seatbelt signs for the
Arrow
passengers.
and Laces Sierra Whiskey 4448 readback is correct. Contact ground on 121.625 when ready to taxi.
Let's go get the ATIS before we go taxi.
Monterrey Airport information Kilo 0600 Zulu. Flight 178 at 10. Visibility, tree. Sky condition, few clouds at 1,000 feet, few clouds at 4,600 feet, few clouds at 11,500 feet. Temperature, 11. Dew point, 10. QNH 29.88. ILS Yankee runway 20 in use. Landing and departing runway 20. VFR aircraft say to...
Okay, I think that's it.
Razy ground, Arrow and Laces Sierra Whiskey 4448 with Kilo ready to taxi IFR.
Arrow and Laces Sierra Whiskey 4448 taxi to and hold short of runway 20 using taxiway Alpha Bravo. Contact tower on 119.05 when ready.
Taxi to and hold short runway 20 via taxiway Alpha Bravo Arrow and Laces Sierra Whiskey 4448.
So we're gonna go Alpha Bravo. Let's see. Is that what he said? Alpha Bravo. Yeah, that makes no sense. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna go down here and we're gonna. Oh yeah, it does make sense. We're gonna go down here and we're gonna take out this way. Okay, I get it. Okay, cool. So let's go ground services and request pushback.
Raising ground, Arrow and Laces Sierra Whiskey 4448 requesting pushback.
We're gonna want a left turn. Otherwise, we're gonna ask him to turn us right.
4448 pushback request accepted.
Because I guess that's what they think makes sense. Okay, we're gonna turn on the APU lead. And we're gonna start engine 2. And lock our cockpit door. There we go. And once again, default airport, and I think it looks spectacular for being this default scenery. I mean, the airport itself is pretty bad, but like just the location is just convincing enough to make me do it. So we want to go left, so we want to go him to go right.
Raising ground, Arrow and Laces Sierra Whiskey 4448 requesting pushback tug to steer the aircraft to the right.
Arrow and Laces Sierra Whiskey 4448, your request has been transmitted to the operator.
I really miss GSX, which does this much better than the System S doing it. So that's runway 20 up there. That's not a long taxi at all.
Raising ground, Arrow and Laces Sierra Whiskey 4448 requesting the end of pushback.
Arrow and Laces Sierra Whiskey 4448 request to end pushback received.
Stop it. We have full start on engine 2, so we'll start engine 1. That's a very tight turn here. That doesn't seem right. But I guess what we're going to do is take off and then do a sharp kind of right turn to get us back on track. Go ahead and turn on our strobes. We'll turn on our nav lights or logo lights. Turn on taxi light and return off lights. Okay. Switch this back to norm. I think last time I flew this I forgot to do that. Turn off the APU. Flaps to 1. Ground spoilers. And we'll do the flight control check. Okay, that's good. I guess we're good to go, right? Did we ask for taxi clearance? I forget. We did. We'll cancel parking brake and we'll taxi over. We'll turn on our probe heats, and we'll probably turn on our, maybe we'll turn on our engine heats too when we get in the air. I'm a little confused here now. I think, yeah, we can go, they both kind of both this taxiway here, and the Alpha Bravo, which I guess is what we're on, goes, takes the thing taxiway up to the end of the airport, so, the end of the runway, I mean. It's an Austrian livery. These are just the normal default Airbuses using the liveries that I've downloaded. I can see that. I'm really looking forward to getting real AI in here. That is gonna be a great day when those packages come out. Once again, it seems like the freeware developers are fighting on complaining over copyrights over their free files, and it's just so annoying. The sort of self-righteousness gets to me. Not that they have every right, I guess, but it's just like, come on, you like get with the program. Stop like hogging your. You do all this work to get someone. You create a free profile, a free aircraft for flight simmers to use, and then, I mean, go ahead and release it. Don't sit and I don't know. They just make things so damn difficult for what seems like no good reason. Okay, let's go to the tower and let's get takeoff clearance.
Tower Arrow and Laces, Sierra Whiskey 4448 ready for IFR departure runway 20.
Arrow and Laces, Sierra Whiskey 4448 cleared for takeoff runway 20.
Cleared for takeoff runway 20 Arrow and Laces, Sierra Whiskey 4448.
Okay, that's us. They're good. Turn in here. Get this bird flying pretty soon, I think. So we're gonna go down and then we'll do a right turn to. I'm gonna hand fly it until we get back on our localizer somewhere. I am gonna put the train on this one. That is for sure. And on that one we can put the red weather on the other, on our neighbor here. Okay, so there we go. Climb and flex. I also love that. Have you noticed this? The runway sounds it gets when you run over the lights. It makes the sounds of you sort of running over lights. It's pretty great. That was easy. That was an easy takeoff. Just got rid of some fuel and it went up like a charm.
Arrow and Laces, Sierra Whiskey 4448 contact home center on 131.1.
Going to 131.1 Arrow and Laces, Sierra Whiskey 4448.
Still hand flying. It's beautifully trimmed.
From center Arrow and Laces, Sierra Whiskey 4448 is
perfect.
climbing through 1,800 feet for 10,000 feet.
Arrow and Laces, Sierra Whiskey 4448 home center. Continue as planned.
And
QNH 29.88. Arrow and Laces, Sierra Whiskey 4448 keep speed below 210 knots.
it's a pretty steep turn, I guess. A steep climbing turn.
Arrow and Laces, Sierra Whiskey 4448. Did you hear my last transmission?
Keep speed below 210 knots Arrow and Laces, Sierra Whiskey 4448.
Turbulence here too. You see the shaking? It's not stuttering. It's like actual turbulence or some sort of stall buffeting. It's pretty great, I have to say. Pretty lovely. Look at that. That's a great departure right there. Okay. Okay, that's great. Look at that. Stunning. That's a fun little departure. Runway 220 on Palermo. Be a different story, I guess, with a fully loaded 777 or something. I guess I wouldn't get off there, but that's pretty fun, I have to say. Okay, let's turn on the autopilot now. I think we're safe to do that. Our flaps retracted, gears up. Our ground spoilers are still armed. Can turn off. I should have started the chrono, of course. I always forget something. It's not too bad if it's only the chrono. I guess she did tell us to keep it under 210 knots. We are not, but too late now. can already see the elevation map is greatly reduced in fidelity. At distance, it smooths out. But this is like what I'm afraid of when it comes to these external elevation maps, that somehow they're not coded correctly, as is how Flight Simulator is coding things now. So that could be an interesting thing to sort of keep an eye out for, how they change as we get closer or further away from things.
Airline license Sierra Whiskey 44485 and maintain flight level 230.
230 it is. Okay.
Climb and maintain flight level 230 Aero and Laces Sierra Whiskey 4448.
Set that to standard. Altimeters, that is, for those of you who don't know that. I'm assuming all you know that. Okay, and of course we got to put this guy on. It's a little unclear to me what the co-pilot does and doesn't do. I guess I can change that up here, right? What he does, but he does set radio comms. But I guess he does set the transponder code, but he doesn't turn the transponder on in this aircraft anyway. We'll see. I think this might be the year that I venture into VATSIM if I get some time. I think it's definitely about time to leave the default ATC behind, but I think I need to get more proficient with Airbus first, because it's obviously the only aircraft that I think has the necessary systems to fly in a controlled environment like VATSIM. I think the other ones are just too unreliable. Maybe the Citation, the CJ4 would also work, but I still need to exercise more. Anyway, I think we'll call it quits for here. I'll make another video when we get close to landing, but thanks for now, guys. Bye bye.